We knitted the body. Now let's start knitting the head. We're knitting the 13th row. We insert the hook into the next loop, pull out the loop, but knit with yarn of a different color. We take body color yarn and knit. Next we knit the 13th row. We knit each loop of the previous row in 2 single crochet stitches. We knit 1 single crochet stitch here and a second single crochet stitch here. That is, we make an increase stitch. We also make an increase stitch in the next loop and knit like this until the end of the row. We knit 2 single crochet stitches in each loop. That is, we make an increase stitch in each loop. We tie the ends of the yarn together and cut off the lilac thread. We knitted the 13th row. This is what we get. Now we are beginning the 14th row. Insert the hook into the very first loop and knit a single crochet stitch. We place a marker on the first loop. In the next loop, we knit the second single crochet stitch. In the next one, we knit the third single crochet stitch. Then we knit an increase stitch, that is, we knit 2 single crochet stitches in one loop. And so we alternate until the end of the row. We are knitting 3 single crochet stitches, then an increase stitch, then 3 single crochet stitches, then an increase stitch. This combination must be repeated 6 times. In the 13th row we got 24 loops. In the 14th there will be 30 single crochet stitches. We finish knitting the 14th row with an increased stitch. Next, we need to knit 6 rows without increased stitches. From the 15th to the 20th rows, we knit 1 single crochet stitch into each loop of the previous row. Now we are knitting the 15th row. We knit 1 single crochet stitch into each loop of the previous row. In the 15th row, just like in the 14th row, we get 30 single crochet stitches. We knitted the 15th row to the end. We're knitting the 16th row. Now remove the marker, insert the hook into the first loop and knit a single crochet stitch. Place a marker on the first loop. Then we're knitting 1 single crochet stitch into each loop of the previous row. We knit the 16th row. In the 16th row, we also get 30 loops. We have finished knitting the 16th row. Now remove the marker and start knitting the 17th row. We insert the hook into the very first loop, knit it, and put a marker on it. We knit 1 single crochet stitch into each loop of the previous row. This is how we knit the 17th row. In the 17th row, we have 30 single crochet stitches. We knitted the 17th row. Look what we can do. In the 18th row, remove the marker and knit the first single crochet stitch. Then we put a marker on it. For the 18th row, we knit one single crochet stitch into each loop of the previous row. The 18th row is done. The 19th row. We remove the marker and knit one single crochet stitch into each loop of the previous row. The 19th row produces 30 single crochet stitches. The 19th row is completed. We are beginning the 20th row. We remove the marker and knit one single crochet stitch into each loop of the previous row. Be sure to put a marker on the first single crochet stitch. The 20th row produces 30 single crochet stitches. We knitted the 20th row. This is what we get. Now we continue knitting further. For the 21st row, we knit the first single crochet stitch and place a marker on it. Then we knit the second single crochet stitch and the third. Next we are knitting a decrease stitch. We grab through the front loop and through the front loop of the next loop. We knit a decrease stitch. Next we knit 3 single crochet stitches, 1 in each loop, then decrease stitch. And so we alternate until the end of the row. In the 21st row we get 24 single crochet stitches. We grab through the front loop and through the front loop of the next loop. So we knit a decrease stitch. We completed the 21st row. Next we are knitting is the 22nd row. Then we knit the first single crochet stitch. We knit the second single crochet stitch in the next loop. Be sure to put a marker on the first loop. Next we knit a decrease stitch. In the next loop we knit a single crochet stitch. In the next one, we make 1 single crochet stitch, then a decrease stitch, and so on until the end of the row. In the 22nd row we get 18 single crochet stitches. We have knitted the 22nd row. Now we start the 23rd row, and in the 23rd row we will attach the ears to the head. We are knitting the 23rd row. We remove the marker. We knit the first single crochet stitch and place a marker on it. This is the first single crochet stitch. This is the first single crochet stitch out of 5. We knit 5 single crochet stitches into each loop of the previous row. Next we take the ear, find where we knitted 3 single crochet stitches and insert the hook into the first loop. We insert the hook here and insert the hook into the next loop on the other side. Please make sure that reverse single crochet stitch binding is on the front side. We insert the hook into the second loop on the ear and into the next loop on the other side. We knit the second single crochet stitch in pairs. We insert the hook into the third loop on the ear, then into the next loop on the other side. We are knitting them together. We continue knitting. We knit one loop, then the second loop, then the third loop, then the fourth loop, then the fifth loop, then the sixth loop, then the seventh loop. We take the ear, find the place where there are 3 single crochet stitches, insert the hook into the first loop. Into the next loop on the head. We knit a common single crochet stitch. We insert the hook into the second loop on the ear and into the next loop on the head. Then in the third loop on the ear and the next loop on the head. We knit a common single crochet stitch. This is what we got. We attached the ears and now we will attach the eyes and nose. We take our nose and eyes on a safe mount. We insert the eyes between the 19th and 20th rows, and the nose between the 18th and 17th rows. We will have 3 single crochet stitches between the eyes after we insert them. We mark approximately where our eyes will be. And now let's insert them. We are inserting the first eye. Don't fix it with the plug yet. Insert the second one. Let's check if everything is good. Then we finish both eyes with the plugs. Now we insert the nose between the 18th and 17th rows, in the middle of the eyes. We take the plug and fix it. After completing the eyes and the nose, take the toy stuffing and put it into the head. Carefully and slowly, we are filling up the head. Now we just have to knit the last 2 rows. We remove the marker and knit the next row. For the 24th row, we knit a single crochet stitch and place a marker on it. Next, we knit a decrease stitch. Then we knit a single crochet stitch again, then a decrease stitch. And so we alternate until the end of the row. On the 24th row, we will have 12 single crochet stitches. Now we knitted the 24th row. We knit the last 25th row. Here you can add a little more toy stuffing to the toy. We knit the last 25th row. We knit 6 decrease stitches. We knitted the first loop, put a marker on it. In the 25th row, we get 6 single crochet stitches. We knitted the 25th row, pull out the thread, cut it, and remove the marker. And now we need to tighten this hole. We insert the hook through the next front loop and pull the end of the thread. We insert the hook through the next front loop and pull the end of the thread through it. We insert the hook through the next front loop and pull the end of the thread through it. And we do this 6 times. Now we tighten it and we close the hole. Next, we take a needle, insert the end of the thread into the needle, insert the needle into the middle of the hole. We bring it out from behind or from the side. This is the result. We cut the end of the thread. We have completed our bunny. The only thing which left is to make a drawstring and knit a bow. We will tighten the head of the toy. We take the beige yarn, insert the hook into the very first row in the middle. Right here. We bring the needle out on the side of the eye. Now on the other side of the eye. And on the side of the second eye. Right here. We insert the needle into the side of the second eye and bring it out at the spot where we started. That is, in the very first row of the head. Like this. And we tighten the head of the toy. We tighten a little bit to see how you like it best, to give the shape to the face. Now we tighten and tie two ends together. We cut off the excess. Next, we take a needle with black thread, insert the needle from the side and bring it out from the side of the eye. It is one stitch away from the eye. And then we insert the needle into the upper point of the eye and bring it out to the upper point of the next eye. We insert the needle onto the loop on the side of the eye and bring it out from above one or two loops above the eye. At a distance of 2 loops, we insert the needle and after another 2 loops, we bring it out. And again, at a distance of 2 loops, we insert the needle. Pull the needle out somewhere on the side. We do it in the place where we inserted the needle from the very beginning. We tie the two ends of the thread together and cut off the excess. You can make a knot like this. We cut off the excess and carefully hide the knot inside the toy. We have embroidered eyebrows and eyelashes. Now all that remains is to tie a bow, and I will show you how I knitted the skirt.